Good evening, Port Orange. I'm Kara reporting the news you can use. Tonight's first story is about the typhoid fever. People are going nuts in the city from this terrible disease. No matter what, always remember to stay sanitary and healthy with your daily hygiene. And now to Lara with breaking news.
Right now, I am at the Shannon's house where a real-life skeleton was found inside a wall. A girl named Dana was stripping away paper from her old house when she discovered a small room that contained 2 cots and one of them had a live skeleton on it. The police and a load of scientists have come to observe the skeleton and evidence. Now back to Kara.
One of my favorite news you could use stories that I thought was the most interesting was about a boy named Harold who was sold into the army by his Uncle Squint, and Harold didn't even have the right to be sold into the army. He wasn't even the right age. Now to Sarah with the weather.
I don't know about you, but I'm freezing cold, about to turn into an ice cube right here, right now. Alright, so I'm suggesting that you stay inside, wear at least 2 layers of clothing, and it's probably going to be in the late 20s this week, but stay inside this weekend. There's probably going to be blizzards, snow, a lot of stuff. And make sure just get hot chocolate, rest, have fun inside, not outside, because it's freezing cold.
I have a riddle for you folks out there. Why is the slippery ice like music? You ready for this? If you don't C sharp, you'll be flat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't go away. We will be right back after this commercial break. Hello, I'm Tara, and this is Tea Time with Tara. Today's tea is going to be indigo tea, made from the fresh indigo roots. All right, so I have the materials that we're going to need. You will need 2 bags of tea bags. You will need the fresh indigo roots, a spoon, sugar if you want to, it's optional, a hot pad, and a mug. And you will also need heated water, which I already have heated. Alright, so first you're going to take your heated water and you're going to put your tea bags in it. Now, once they're in it, you're going to stir. Alright, while I'm stirring, I just want to talk about, they use this tea for many things. They use it mostly for medical care. Sometimes they just used it as a common drink. And as you can see, the water is changing into a different color. And the way I'm stirring it is I'm like kind of pounding it, but then I'm also like stirring the water into it. So like a little pound, make sure they're like up. You like stir it. All right. So, now that we have our tea bags exposed into it, we are going to put our roots into it. All right, so I just added the roots, and you got to make sure that they're exposed. And once everything's got exposed, then I like sugar in it. So, you'll take your sugar, sprinkle it everywhere, let the magic happen. And you will have a beautiful tea. Thank you. And that is the end of watching Tea Time with Tara. Tune in for next time, because I am going to show you how to throw a strawberry tea party.
Ooh.
Hello, I'm Claire, your host on The Price is Right. Today we will be doing a little twist on things. Instead of having 4 folks come on down at once, we are doing 2 at a time. Our first 2 folks are Rebecca, woo, and Cora.
Woo!
Will both of you come on down since you are the next contestant on The Price is Right? Whoever guesses over the price is out and doesn't win the money. Whoever guesses the closest to the price wins and gets however much the original price was. All right, bring out our first item, Peyton. All right, our first item is a lovely piano with 88 keys and an amazing tone that will astound your eardrums. How much do you think this beautiful piano is?
215.
Okay, Cora.
130.
All right, and Cora won. You won $195, which was the original price. Thank you, Cora, and that is the end of The Price is Right. Now we are back. Before I start babbling about the news you can use, I want to go to politics with Mara.
Hi, my name is Mara, and I want to share with you the news about Abraham Lincoln's new rap from his album, I Want to Be the President.
Yo, my name is Lincoln, and I've been thinking that I should be the president of all you residents in the state of the USA. Okay. It's on. Represent, holla!
Wasn't that amazing, folks? Now back to you, Kara.
Here's another riddle that I thought I should share. What goes up but never goes down? You ready? Age. And now to share it with the jousting. Bethany Butterfly just lost to Cynthia Nicholas with 1 whole point away. Yes, folks, that's 1 whole point. She lost from falling off her broken saddle and injured her ankle as well as her hip. And now joining us today, Cynthia!
Thank you everybody.
Cynthia is as proud as ever, though, because she won $1. What are you going to do with your $1 whole, Cynthia?
I want to go see Middletown Opera. It's been my dream since 3 years old.
Aw, thank you, Cynthia. And now back to Kara. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Sadly, this is the end of today's Yield News. But always remember, have a sparkling great day. Thank you. There goes another blooper. I'll keep this on this side. Okay. One of my favorite News You Could Use stories that I thought was the most interesting was about a boy named Harold who was sold into the... What? Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Sadly, this is the end of Yield News. But it's for today. I accidentally hit it twice trying to cut it off.